The traditional online course industry is dying a slow, painful death. We've all seen them. Those 40-hour video courses that cost $997 and promised to change your life. But in reality, they have a 3% completion rate. Why? Because in 2026, information is a commodity. Nobody wants to sit through 40 hours of video to find one specific answer. We are entering the era of the microasset. People are no longer paying for information. They are paying for the implementation of that information. They want the how-to without the fluff. Today, I'm breaking down the most scalable business model on the planet, the AI-accelerated info product. I'm going to show you how to use AI to build a high-value digital asset in a single weekend. The exact math to scaling it to $10,000 a month with 100% profit margins, and how to automate the entire sales process so you never have to send a manual invoice again. Let's look at the mechanics of the math. Unlike the agency model we discussed in video 1 or the community model from video 2, a digital product has zero fulfillment cost. When you sell a product or service, you still have to manage humans or software. When you run a community, you have to manage members. But a digital product is a build, once, sell forever asset to hit $10,000 a month. You only need to sell 212 units of a $47 product. That sounds like a lot, but in a global market of billions of people with specific problems, 200 sales a month is a statistical rounding error. Because your profit margin is 100%, you don't need to worry about overhead, office space, or payroll. Every single dollar that hits your Stripe account is yours to keep. This is the ultimate form of leverage, because your income is no longer tied to your hours worked. You are decoupling your bank account from your biological clock. The biggest barrier to entry used to be the skill gap. If you wanted to sell a technical guide, you had to spend years mastering the craft. AI has completely demolished that barrier. Let's take the example of game development. There are millions of kids and aspiring developers who want to build games on platforms like Roblox, but they get stuck on the complex scripting and Lua coding. You can use AI to bridge that gap. By using advanced prompting, you can have AI generate complex game mechanics, like a base defense system, a custom inventory UI, or a swamp-themed environmental generator. You aren't just selling the code, you are selling the workflow. You are documenting the exact prompts, the logic, and the troubleshooting steps that the AI provided. You are packaging speed to result. Your product isn't how to code. Your product is how to build a professional game base. In 2 hours using AI, see the difference. One is a chore, the other is a superpower. Now, how do you actually package this so it feels worth the price tag? You don't need a fancy website or a custom app. The gold standard for 2026 is the Notion workspace. Instead of a linear course, you provide a digital command center. Inside this Notion page, you include 3 things. 1. The step-by-step blueprint. 2. The specific AI prompt library you use to generate the results. And 3. The done-for-you templates, or scripts that the customer can copy and paste directly into their project. This creates a high perceived value. When a customer logs in and sees a structured, professional workspace, instead of just a YouTube-style video list, they feel they bought a tool, not just a lesson. It moves your product from the education category into the utility category, which drastically reduces your refund rates and increases your word-of-mouth referrals. The final piece of the architecture is the sales machine. To make this truly passive, you need to automate the handshake. You use a simple storefront like Gumroad or Stripe. Checkout linked to a basic landing page. But the real magic happens in the back end. You use a tool like Make.com or Zapier to connect your sales to your delivery. The second a customer pays, they are automatically added to your email list and redirected to their unique Notion portal. no manual emails, no. Let me send you the link messages. This runs 24/7 while you are sleeping, while you are at the gym, or while you are recording your next video. The machine is finding customers, processing payments, and delivering the asset. This is the definition of a money printing machine. You have created a digital clone of your expertise that works for you, without ever getting tired or asking for a raise. Once you have your first 10 sales, you have proof of concept. From there, it's just a game of increasing the inputs. You take the feedback from your first customers, improve the product, and start running small-scale automated ads or doubling down on your search-optimized content. You've now built the 3 pillars of a digital empire: the service, the community, and the product. If you want to see exactly how to set up the automation, I mentioned in Section 5 using make.com. Click the video on the screen right now. I'll walk you through the entire technical setup so you can get your first asset live by this weekend. I'll see you there.